Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching Cowboy Bebop.
Uh,
We're watching Cowboy Bebop, 2 episodes.
that's why you said it twice.
Yes.
It fucked up with all of our plans. We were like watching one
We
episode
kind of
and
hated
then
it.
I remembered, no. Everyone said that we need to watch these two together because it's part 1 and then part 2.
And now, because of that, I'm not going to the gym today. You know?
What a loss.
Angry.
So yes. Anyways, we had to switch up our plans because everyone said to watch 2 together.
Yes. I mean,
So-
I think we're gonna be happy. I'm gonna be happy in about 3 minutes when we play this. But like, right now, just knowing that like it screwed up my plans.
Yeah.
You know?
Episodes 12 and 13.
Yes.
Episode 11, do you remember it? It was the best episode.
Why are you testing me?
No, I'm just like, it was the best episode.
Which was it?
With the mold.
With the mold? That was the Halloween.
Yeah, the Halloween
episode.
special.
Yeah, it was actually a New Year special.
Yes.
Yes, love that episode.
So good.
Love that
So
episode.
fucking good.
What are these 2 episodes gonna be about? We don't know.
I feel like I remember there's a name. I don't think so.
We
I
don't know. We can't speculate.
I thought that was the name of a planet on the title, but it might not have been.
But even if it was, what would that tell you?
Well, where it's taking place. You know, the universe is vast. At least I'll know what planet we're on.
No, I was thinking like, that we are having like Faye's backstory,
No.
you know, or something like that.
And that's not gonna tell me anything. It's just like it's gonna geographically put me somewhere, you know. And that's fun to know.
Yeah,
It's gonna do a lot for me.
I agree.
But I mean, if I'm even talking about this, I'm not even sure if it's a title of a planet. You know, I could open and see.
You can.
But like again,
I think there is a blonde girl in the picture.
yes, I remember a blonde girl. I loved last episode because we got to see our guys like interacting as a family.
Adore that.
Family might be a stretch to say right now, but like as something, as acquaintances.
Would they do many things for each other? I'm not sure.
Well, define what those many things are. Faye would definitely
betray them and take money and leave.
No, Faye would definitely rent Jet's clothes out to him. She would definitely do that. So, you know, there is that. I want to see always more of them together. If it's an individual storyline, would love to learn more about Faye.
That's what I want to say. I want to know
Faye.
her storyline.
Is it Faye, right? It's not Faye.
Oh, I thought you just made a mistake right now.
Because I said Faye.
Yes.
I think her name is Faye because I think someone said that they were laughing because we keep calling her Faye. And then they say like because Faye is ugly in Spanish. And that's why I think I remembered. I was like, okay, is it Faye? So I think it's Faye.
Okay, we need to listen to them.
I know, I just don't.
Like I was very confident now when you said Faye. I was like, okay. I think
her name is Faye. Okay. Maybe. Because again, I remember this comment and so... I think they said because we keep calling her ugly. And so I don't think that's the correct name.
Okay.
Halfway through the show.
Okay.
Would love to see that, but I don't know what it is that we're gonna see. I mean, that's all I can tell you. I'm so excited to watch it. I have a lot of fun with the show.
Me too. And now we're gonna have 2 episodes.
Yes.
So like the story is gonna be even like a bit longer, you know?
Yes, it's gonna be like one normal episode of something else.
See, blonde girl.
Jupiter Jazz.
But like, that is the girl from the commercials. There is always like cowboy bounty hunters commercials. You know?
She's blonde?
This one or the one on the commercial?
There's a man and a woman, right?
Yes, that's the
They're
woman.
like the show.
Yes, that's the one.
Really? I mean, I believe you. I
have no idea.
I swear she had like black or red hair.
Why?
I don't know.
She was blonde. One of us is not correct, you know?
I will accept that it's probably me because like my remembrance of everything is very bad.
And Jupiter Jazz's part 2 is unacceptable.
Really? Imagine that. I guess it's about the lady. And she lives in Jupiter, so...
Well, let's play the episode.
Or she likes Jupiter Jazz.
Maybe even that.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. No, speak in Serbian.
It's not the act.
Yes, I know, I've read this. Thank you for telling us, finally.
Unfortunately.
You should. Sometimes guys maybe lie
why
to
not,
us.
why not lie?
Like literally gaslight us. If something sounds funner,
exactly.
say that is the truth.
Exactly. I don't know how excited I would be. You know what I mean?
But like, why? But it sounds so much like him.
Yes.
This is my conspiracy theory. I think this is a lie. That they're just hiding the real truth. And I choose to believe that. Jupiter. This is the jazz.
Sounds scary.
I don't like Jupiter.
Nor jazz, apparently.
I actually don't like jazz, that's true.
What is it?
Stars the tear of a warrior, a lost soul who has finished his battle somewhere on this planet. A pitiful soul who could not find his way to the lofty realm where the Great Spirit awaits us all.
Okay, a bit creepy. That's Jupiter. Right? What is the color of Jupiter? So they are...
A report from Callisto went directly to Vicious. He is requesting an arrangement for some red-eye.
Why did he send you to him, Lydia? He's a Titan veteran. We were in the same squadron.
Why does he rely on you now? No matter who they are, those who go against the will of the land will be severely punished.
You think I betray my own mentor?
Mouse case.
You shall accompany Vicious on this journey.
Yes.
Why long? Callisto's a frigid planet, Vicious. Your heart is colder than any planet. Colder than the eye of a snake about to strike. Vicious. Remember, a snake cannot eat a dragon.
I feel like he's gonna kill you somehow, and then he's gonna say those exact words back to you.
If you want to survive, you'll have to betray me at times.
No, never. That would go against the will of them.
Such old-fashioned thinking makes me nauseous.
I will protect you for the honor of the Red Dragon.
Well then, it's up to me to sever them all.
Sever. The fuck is happening?
I have no idea.
It's hot.
Why are you sleeping in a suit? That's your issue.
Hi.
Where is everyone? What a depressing group.
I love the groove.
What's with the humidity level?
We're experiencing technical difficulties.
It'd be too hard to see you, so I'm leaving without saying goodbye. Please, please do not look for me. Free at last.
She sucked all the antifreeze from the cooling system. It'll be offline for at least half a day.
After this stunt, we're not gonna look for her, right?
She emptied out the safe, too.
You're looking for Faye.
Faye.
Anything else to do right now?
I cannot.
Is it her?
What is...
Who could this be? Let's see.
I cannot believe.
Julia!
Yes. Oh!
Where's that coming from?
Let's see. It's pretty close.
Could
It's
I...
like
Julia's
a-
usual name?
Who's receiving it?
I got cut off.
Hey, wait! Hey, hold on, Spike! That's a common
Julia.
woman's name. Come on now. What about Faye? We can't just leave her. This is a lawless region. A woman can't make it out there all alone. You know I'm right, Spike.
You're worried about Faye?
I'm worried, all right, about the money she took. I want it back. Spike!
I'm gonna go look for my woman. You can go look for the other one.
But like...
So you're not gonna help me?
I'm gonna
are
go
you?
look for her. Would that imply that she is not dead?
Really going too far. Then don't come back. There won't be a place for you.
That's such a lie,
It's
Jet.
your call, pal. Anyway, at least you won't be lonely now. Not with your weird roommates.
My roommates? That's why you've been staying here? You're being stupid. It's been 3 years since I teamed up with you, but I never knew you had such ridiculous ideas about this thing. I never did understand you, right to the very end.
I don't understand either.
Goodbye.
You have really hurt his feelings.
Yes.
Like, we were roommates. Were we not friends? I love Spike.
I love Jet.
My girl. How did you steal money and just leave? But she's regretting it now.
Yeah.
She's like, I thought I could have just
Did
up
I
and
see
left.
a tear in her eye?
I think she is mourning, yes. She thought it was gonna be easy to just up and leave, but actually she started to care about these people, started to feel like part of a family.
Sorry, but
that
just
she
wanted
never
to
had.
go come for her.
Sorry, Sarah. I'm not Julia. Julius. My name's Julius.
My mistake.
So she's alive.
You want to be my date? He plays sax at the Blue Crow.
Well, Faye's there. Didn't even go looking for her yet, you find her.
Take care. Yeah, that was a pretty close one. If someone sneezes and no one says take care, that person will turn into a fairy. That's what they say around here, you know.
Then there's no problem. I'm already a fairy, don't you know that? I'm not as simple as I seem, Mr. Saxophone.
Women aren't my style. Sorry.
Oh, what a pity.
However, the others are all quite interesting. Didn't you know? There are no women in this town.
Then I should be very
This is a scary
You should
thought.
be very careful.
There's nothing around here. Just some stale bread, a broken down car, and some old whiskey that tastes like gasoline.
Ever met a guy named Gren?
Can't say that I have.
Oh well.
Great. I love this place.
You're vicious. What did you say? Where's the money?
Hand it over, or you won't live to spend it.
You think I'm vicious? You don't know what vicious is! Start talking!
It's rough seeing him this violent.
I'm vicious. I heard a big deal was coming down for some loot at Red Eye. They said Gren was selling it to Vicious for big bucks. I wanted to get my hands on the money!
Do I really look like I have money?
Why not? All foreigners are rich.
And the code name's Julia?
Sounds like some sleazy wench's name, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
I saw this right 3 years ago. Is it a saxophone player? Gren.
Peace, back.
Aw.
Listen, can you turn that thing off? Calm down. Sorry about that.
Actually, there's a bounty on my head, too. This place is a hideout for all kinds of fugitives.
That's fascinating.
So you can rest easy, no worries.
My girl, are you luring men to steal from them? I would respect that.
Frustration.
Madam, your appearance is harmful to the eyes. Or are you trying to entice us?
Harmful,
You got
yes.
me out. If I don't put these on, I just might chip it out, you know. Okay.
I love
here we
her.
go.
I love her so much.
Hurry!
Mr. Saxophone!
What is he buying from? What is Vicious buying from him?
And you trust me just like that.
You said you weren't interested in women.
I could take your money and try to kill you.
Good luck.
I'm afraid it's broken. You came to such a slummy neighborhood alone?
I am alone. I don't need any comrades. They're not worth it. I end up worrying about things I shouldn't. You know, me being such a prize and all that. All the guys end up fighting over me like dogs. They say humans are social animals. They can't live alone. But you can live pretty well by yourself. Instead of feeling alone in a group, it's better to have real solitude all by yourself. When I'm dealing with them, I swear it's nothing but trouble.
You were
Seems
just
like you're
afraid
talking to
of
yourself.
them. So you abandoned them. You distanced yourself from the whole thing.
You're a strange one, aren't you?
You think so?
I don't know why I'm telling you all this.
You want to take a shower?
No, thanks. Could be keeping tons around here.
Make sure you're not one of them.
Well, I can't really guarantee that now.
Is that picture on top? What did you see? What? Who's that?
Gren, where are you?
Vicious!
I'll be waiting.
Are you seeing Julia behind my back? Spike. Well, you've gotten pretty big.
We don't know so much.
Things are different.
He doesn't work on
Like you using her name for your scummy drug deals. I truly pity her for that. We still haven't settled the score from last time. Make your move.
Lynn, get out of the way.
Julia was here, right in this town.
Step aside, Lynn.
So show you Julia's alive.
Lynn!
A woman? Which one are you?
I'm both at once and I'm neither one.
Okay. Okay.
Imagine now watching the next.
Thank you so much for telling us to make time for the next episode.
I would have died. I would have died. What even
We don't know.
just happened?
We don't know anything. Literally anything.
This.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, the roller coaster of me thinking that this is about to be about the woman from the Good Like commercial.
Honestly, when you
Oh,
said,
look at this.
well, can I tell you, when you said that, I was so confused because it's not like it's about the picture.
Yeah.
Always, you know. They
Well,
just
no,
like,
but like I'm like, well,
they just pick a picture, you know, pick a screenshot of the episode.
sure. I didn't think too much about it. I just, I entered. This is about to be like a fun cowboy episode.
It's a two-parter.
What the
fun
fuck?
cowboy episode. Of course,
See,
they're gonna give us something like this.
I love the way that the Cowboy Bebop is structured. Like, there's so many unserious episodes, just like fun. And
Just
then
like
they
really
hit
fun,
you
yeah.
with one that is like very serious and like very... However much like things are lighthearted and not serious, there is a lot of depth to the characters. They are just letting you have it little by little. And they're just like having fun with the show that they're creating. But like sometimes when they go for it, like episode 5 also had this exact same vibe, where you were finding things out. I just loved everything that happened this episode. It was about the issues of our guys and all of them, and how like all of them are kind of running away from feelings and emotions, and are downplaying the meaning of the people that they're with. Like we had the whole conversation whatever it was, between Jet and Spike, and he was like, oh, well, basically we were roommates here, and Jet was offended by this, but like also Spike cannot, I think, let himself want to feel for people because like he has lost someone that he cared about.
Definitely. We see that he had hard life. We got glimpses and pieces of his also relationship with Vicious, that like, look what is happening right now, you know? I could definitely understand that, but like I really love the both sides in that fight, let's say, where I love how, and when you said like they all running from their feelings, I love how, for example, Jet first also said like he started caring for them, and Faye ran away, ran with money. That was again funny,
Yeah.
you know, even though it's so wrong, but like it was again funny in that moment. But the thing is, I don't think Jed got that much offended by it, you know. And he said like, we need to go and find Faye. And Spike in that moment was shocked. You want to go look for her? Like help her. Sounded like Jed sounding worried. And then Jed was like, no, of course I want to find the money, you know, our money or something like that.
She took the safe or whatever.
Yeah. But I don't think that is the truth. I'm not saying like she shouldn't have taken the money or like that that money belongs to all of them and that they should all take it, you know?
Yeah.
But like I just think he cares, you know?
Yeah.
And just like when Spike said what he said, you can see that it hurt him, that offended him, you know? And I really love that.
Yeah, I like that was overarching theme also of this episode. I love the whole revelation with Faye.
No words, honestly. I honestly feel like in that moment she became my favorite character.
Literally. When he just said, because like you see her sitting there, and so like I think
she had tears at one point.
I mean, but because like I think we talked through that scene, being like, you know, she thought that she could just continue doing what she has done, but now she is like left them and she actually like misses them basically, you know, and like she feels,
realized that maybe she should have taken the money and just
like
go.
this is, let's say, what she would usually do, and now that she has done it, she is there and she does not feel good about like it, she feels bad about losing them, you know, like that's how her whole demeanor there felt, like she's sitting there like sadly drinking, you know. And for, what is their name? I'm not sure what pronouns to use right now. Zen? Gen.
Saxophone boy.
So I'm going to saxophone.
Let me not say Gen. You know what I mean?
Gen. Again. Say Gen. I've decided this now.
Well, Faye,
Gen said to Faye. Basically, it was so simple. About how you abandon them before they can abandon you.
Well, I loved when they said that. Honestly.
Somehow there was like a stab in my heart.
I completely agree. Somehow I connected with her in that moment because that is so understandable, relatable, because God knows how she lived, you know, and God knows how she was probably abandoned in the past, and since then she had a habit of doing the same things over and over again, you know, before, so that, like, she wouldn't get hurt. And there is nothing more understandable than some person putting a wall around themselves and not wanting to get hurt, you know. So like it just like made perfect sense. And like,
I mean, her whole demeanor is in a way like a defense mechanism. Like the way that she is, you know, the way that she behaves, like she doesn't care about anything. Like I think that's what she uses as a tool to survive. I think that's how she has learned to survive, because people have betrayed her and abandoned her. Like in episode, maybe was it 10, let's say, or whatever, like she was talking about the episode with lessons. And she was talking something about like not trusting people, or like people abandoning you or betraying you. I can't remember exactly what it was, but like it's the same thing, you know, like something has happened to her in the past, I'm sure, when she was a kid or like a teenager or whatever, that like makes her have these abandonment issues. And of course it's much simpler now that she has felt herself getting attached to someone, that she's gonna want to run away, because it's gonna be worse when they abandon her, because in her mind it's a when. It's a when, and so she just had to leave. And this is what I really love about Cowboy Bebop, the way that you receive information about characters, you know, that they give you bits and pieces. They don't necessarily always give it to you like on a platter. You need to like search out for some things about like why this person could behave in this way. And so like I just immediately loved everything about it. Yeah, and even just like her immediate reaction when she realized like that was Vicious on the phone, you know, and immediately taking a gun and going towards this person, you know. Like, I love that reaction. Yes, because Vicious is an enemy of Spike. Exactly. Thus, you know, it's and even though she ran away and she should not have technically anything to do with Spike. Like, why would she care at this point? Why would she care at this point? She should maybe just move away from the situation, you know, so like that she doesn't
getting
Get caught in the crossfire.
Exactly. But no, she's going right into the crossfire.
Yeah.
To find out information.
Yeah.
So honestly, love that.
Yeah. We have this new character, and I think this is very interesting. Gen. The name is Gen, I think. I actually really have no fucking clue. But I remember, what were we talking about? I think we were talking about how like how progressive can the show be? Was it when we were talking about Ed? And
Yes.
like whether like Ed is
Boy or girl.
yes, and like how it's like ambiguous or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like in that point you were talking about like you said something along the lines of like this is like the 90s something, you know, like that would be very progressive of them if they were like having characters that are gender fluid, yeah. And like suddenly we get this
Character.
We get a trans character that's very this is fucking 90 something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I think that's the show was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Literally ahead of its time.
Yeah.
I think they said like when Faye was like you're a woman or you're something, I don't know what Faye actually said. I think they said something along the lines of like
Both and neither.
I'm both and neither.
Yes.
And that was very, it's a trans character and it's gender fluid and like I don't know, I mean it doesn't matter at the end of the day, but like I think it's I love to see something like that in a show that was made like 25 plus years
honestly,
ago.
it's fucking fascinating considering that like even in shows that like are coming out now, we don't get enough representation, you know?
Yeah.
So like just to like I would have never ever expected to have something like that in this show, honestly. So like I am surprised.
It's another aspect of the show that I just really love.
Yeah.
I just really I really appreciate.
Yeah. So I am very excited to find out more. I'm guessing, I mean, we're gonna continue now in this episode. Like, with,
find something out.
With both storylines
selling.
with them and also Vicious at the same time.
Yeah. God,
That
when
is
I
the
saw Vicious, it
storyline.
took me a second. I was like, I know this person.
No, it didn't take me a second. I was so shocked, honestly.
God.
And in this episode, first we found out that Julia's not dead.
That was first the shot. I mean, this is our fault. I thought she was dead because, like, why are we not with her? You know what I mean? Like, what happened? Why are we not with her? Why are we not like searching the world for her? But I guess he was, and like just maybe didn't find her.
So
Because,
like
now
that's
that
even
he
worse.
Yeah.
Because like
that's why he
that
cannot
like he
let
had
it go.
he cannot let it go. He is always probably even gonna live with the guilt of losing her and like her being somewhere, and like I mean we don't know anything, so like I can't
But, like,
speculate.
what did he say to her, like about taking Julia or something? Too vicious.
You were with Julia.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
What happened with Julia?
Yeah.
Where is Julia?
Who is Julia? You know what I mean?
Who is Julia?
Like, who is she? Like, is she involved with this world? With the mafia thing? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if she knows both Vicious
The dragon,
and...
yeah.
Yeah, and Spike. And if
But
she's...
Vicious could know her because like she was Spike's
Somehow
girlfriend or
I understand,
whatever.
but like somehow it didn't sound like that, you know?
Yeah.
Because like the way that he asked, like
yeah, we literally know nothing
it
about Julia.
sounded like also Vicious and Julia are close as well. I don't know
Yeah.
how to explain that. So, but like we know Vicious and Spike were very close, so maybe all three of them. Like we have no idea.
Yeah.
You know, we really don't know anything.
Yeah.
But like now, the second that he heard Julia's name, just like that name, like it doesn't have to like Jet said, like there is millions of Julias. Like this is such a common name, you know.
Literally, I would not have thought it. Like,
Exactly,
they would jump this.
Exactly, and yet he jumped and immediately went to the ship, insulted Jet, you know, and their friendship, and just like immediately ran because he has to find her and went from the person to the person. To get any possible information, which is interesting because like I now think that is a story that we're definitely gonna continue. You know, like that. Like again, I thought she was dead.
Me too.
I thought we are on a grief path. You know,
but like the way that he behaves so differently, like the way that he fights people is so much more violent. Like it seems like he is. it seems like he is a dead man walking usually. Like, he does not feel alive.
No, especially because like even
Because
when he
he's just,
fights,
like,
he mostly
ducks, or
yeah,
moves,
and
or like
exactly.
he doesn't seem present in his own presence. You
And
know,
yet
like he
here-
is just thinking about Julia and whatever happened before.
Yeah.
And everything that's happening right now is not his life.
Yeah.
He is just like a passerby.
Yeah,
like
yeah. And yet here he fought completely differently,
Completely
with passion
differently.
and with anger and everything, you know.
Yeah. And got shot. He got shot.
Yes. So what now? What fucking now?
Well, now I think
Faye.
Faye
Faye.
or Jet, whoever's closer to this place.
No, but like because Faye right now is in some ways involved with the storyline.
Well, yeah,
So,
that'll
like,
make
would
more
make
sense.
more sense that like she's the one to come.
I agree. Well, they're gonna get to him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm so excited to see what happens in this episode. I mean, I see Ed, so we're gonna get some additional help.
Yes.
From
Let's
our
play
girl.
the episode next episode.
Yes, let's see.
Let's stop talking. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.